to Daniel Graham, touchdown, 16 yards, just like that. 10-0 Patriots. Later, second quarter, Brady, plenty of time to Deion Branch from
Louisville.
It's a 21-yard gain, Tom, and this time Donnie Abraham on the coverage.
Yeah, and look at the spot shadow right there. Look at the job that Branch does.
And then Brady, look at how much is on play action, Tom. Wide open is Branch from
Louisville.
6-yard touchdown, 23-0 the Patriots.
Well, this is calling out. He comes back to the sideline.
The sack machine working for the Pats. Two classic guys, two smart guys. Here we go. From Charlotte, Tom Brady, Patriots in town. Big game week 1 off the injury last year, Steve Smith, Carolina. Ricky Manning, and it gets a little confusion here, and then Troy Brown and
Man of renown.
And the veteran Troy Brown could go almost all the way. 71 yards down to the 1. Daniel Graham catches a touchdown from Brady. The Patriots, they have a breakout year every year. Here they come running out. Tom Brady to Corey Dillon. They're so good at these swing passes, Tom, these screens. And Dillon on a 23-yard pickup in the first quarter. Same drive, bolts. 2nd and 1 New England. Later in the quarter, Brady to former Charger Tim Dwight, still fast. 30-yard touchdown, and you figured, okay, typical game, right?
Gravity, the legs are grinding and chopping when he has the football. Here, Brady takes a little bit of offense to being hit what he perceived to be after the play. Boy, he's a competitor.
Yes, he is. So Brady, Tom Brady, he's got tight ends. Use him. Look at the whirly bird to Daniel Graham. This is a tight end who leaps and rolls for 45 yards for the touchdown, and you just can't knock him down, Tom. And he got some help at the beginning of the play.
Yeah, you're going to see the block here by Stephen Neal, and just watch what he does. And then he has the presence of mind to duck and get out of the way so Daniel Graham can get up over him and get to the end zone.
14-0 the Patriots. And just like that, it's a 14-13 game at the half. Brady says, okay, remember Daniel Graham before? I do 45 yards. Knocked deep. Very next play. Oh, we have another tight end. Ben Watson. Nice pass. 33 yards. 21-13. The Patriots.
A great running back in Cincinnati and here as well.
And you figured it, Tom. During the high holy days, why not air it out to Temple Bethel Johnson? It's a touchdown. 55 yards. And the ball almost went out of the screen. The Patriots. Field goal. Now touchdown. 28-13. Brady. The screen to Patrick pass. But bang with the interference up front.
Remember Daniel Graham last week? They might be one of the best screen teams in the history of this league.
28-20 after, well, here it is, Brady play action to David Givens. Whoop. Well, they ruled he was pushed out. So, yeah, touchdown, 8 yards, 28-20.
Tom Brady, have some to the Super Bowl MVP, Deion Branch. This is Branch's second touchdown of the season. Pats up 7-3. Next for 7 Bills, Brady looking deep for Branch again. If y'all wonder why the brother was an MVP of the Super Bowl, because he balls. 3 catches, 92 yards.
Had passed away last night at the age of 86. So Belichick coaching with a heavy heart. Meanwhile, he had a job to do so to his Patriots. That's Mike Vrabel. You've seen him in the end zone so many times. And there's a touchdown from Brady to Vrabel as they lead the Saints 14-0. Andre Davis, 60-yard touchdown, and this shouldn't happen. It's a dunk, but wait a minute, the bar is tilted? I mean, this isn't exactly...
You think it would be a little bit more stable. Right by it, makes the catch downfield for a touchdown.
Patriots have got a touch 26-10 now. Brady to Christian Fourier, 26-16. They go for 2. The turnpike from Lackawanna to Orchard Park, New York. Bobby says change the Mass Pike to the New York State Thruway, but Tom Brady says in the snow, no problem. Goes up the middle for 3 yards. Patriots at Bill.
Yeah, we're going to watch a replay of this. Great run, you know, but Jeff Post, you don't do this to Tom Brady. He's down on the ground. He's not protected.
45 receiving. Later in the drive, it's 3rd down again. Brady pump fake. And the TD pass to Troy Brown. 11 yards, 7-0 Patriots. Possession on the very next play. Brady. Perfect play fake over the top to David Givens. 3-yard TD pass, 14-3.
27 yards before he goes out of bounds.
He had 86 yards. This guy, you know, Tom Brady to Troy Brown, and
Band the renown.
touchdown. We're tied at 7. Momentum switch. So here comes New England, 3rd and 10 at the 20, and Ben Watson. We talked about him on the Swamp. He's going to have a huge year. Remember him from the playoffs? Dr. Watson, 3 catches for 50. Then, reliable Kevin Falk with the good hands, touchdown, and the Patriots are coming to seize. The teacher, Bill Belichick, the pupil, Eric Mangini, Patriots at Jets. Tom Brady to the 2nd draft pick, hanging Chad Jackson.
My 3rd cousin.
They're 29 yards, Tom. Under a minute to go in the half. Tom Brady, Dr. Watson, I presume. Ben Watson, 23 yards in the first down. Tick, 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 tick. And now the score 10-0. And Brady to Chad Jackson. And a touchdown. And so in the first half, all New England, as you thought it might be, the Patriots lead
17-0. Patriots driving later in the 4th. Brady will go 10 for 10 on this drive. He tied his career high of 55 attempts for the game.
Bill Belichick and the Pats lobbing friendly, fun-like barbs back and forth this week. But the lob, that's no lob, that's a dart. Put the Patriots in business. 2 minutes to go, and Brady, time to find Doug Gabriel wide open in the last 2 minutes of a half. It's always a killer.
Yeah, and you take another look at this pass. You see Torrey James at the bottom of the screen. Eyes are back in the backfield. Doug Gabriel going up the sideline. He thinks he's going to see a stop route right there. By the time Gabriel goes to the end zone, it's too late. James' reaction.
Look at the big
I don't think so.
All right, the next drive, it's only a few seconds, but Tom Brady back to work, and Jabbar Gaffney down the sideline. Patriots coming back. So, with 4:14 to go, Brady to Ricochet Caldwell. And he breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. Patriots go for 2. Naturally, they get it. Brady comes on with 1:08 to go. Steven Gostkowski wondering if he'll have that chance to kick that winning field goal. The dump pass. What the Falk? Kevin Falk for 14 yards. Then, 2 plays later, 25 seconds to go. Brady to good long Riche Caldwell, who makes the catch. And then tick, 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 tick. There's no timeouts. Tick, 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 spike. Come in against Tom Brady and the Patriots, losers of 2 in a row for the first time since 2002. Would they lose 3 in a row? Come on, not going to happen. 4th and inches gambling. Tom Brady throws the touchdown, and the Patriots are in business for 15. His day would get worse for 73 yards. Meanwhile, Brady to Ricochet Riche Caldwell. Wide open, doesn't have to bounce off anybody. 54-yard touchdown. Favre diagnosed right elbow injury, didn't return. Meanwhile, Brady, how about this throw to Ben Watson? My goodness, right on the spot.
Yeah, you take another look at this ball, and you look where Tom Brady puts it. All you got to do is grab it and hang on right on the numbers.
Still no score. Teams of this caliber with the dropsies, the fumbleitis, but not here. He's fired up.
You know, I want this out of my quarterback. That's an outstanding move on Urlacher, but the enthusiasm that he shows for the game, that is contagious to his teammates, lets them know how much the game means to him.
And how contagious from the touchdown to Ben Watson, and the Patriots back on top.
But he makes receivers quicker, and Tom Brady actually has some movement because he can stick that foot in the ground and fake anybody out. Even the game's best middle linebacker, Brian Urlacher. I'll tell you what, it helped him and it helped his receivers.
How about that for planning? And then this is what you're talking about, Jaws. Now, I don't even know if we would ever do a first down. Tom, what's up with that?
Very cool. At least I could tell my kids one day I shoot Brian Urlacher. They probably won't believe me.
We wouldn't have believed it without the video.
Need the
Later
video.
in the drive, Brady, Watson, 2 yards. Watson, come in here. I need you. Brady leads New England to a huge 17-13 win.
Lead 18-13, but then Tom Brady in the 4th quarter, he is Tom Brady, Sean.
Yeah, what a shock. Tom Brady, there's that patience, Haji, you talk about with other quarterbacks, getting it to Kevin Falk for a big game. Tom Brady one more time, 2nd and 8. Oh, I'll take an underneath route to the tight end. Move and change again, Trey.
And then Brady throws
Screen
over
pass.
the top of the pressure, and Patrick Pass, perfect name for a receiver. Gain of 16 would lead to a Corey Dillon touchdown run. They tied it at 21 after the 2-point conversion. So just over 5 to go, tied at 21. Brady to Riche Caldwell,
Who's become his top receiver, man.
6 yards and a first down, and then Brady, pressure coming from everywhere, but look what he does.
He's pumped, realized it's not good. Let me work to the backside. Guy wide open. Falk, give me a first down, can you?
Nobody manipulates the pocket better than Brady that I've ever seen
Or
up in
defenses.
Montana. No question.
And then the quick inside pass to Troy Brown.
Team they beat by 10 earlier this year. Well, Tom Brady, Patriots, Miami defense. Patriots went deep in the playbook. Kevin Falk. Well, there's a pass to Brady. Well, wait a minute. Isn't that a forward pass? Brady figures, what the heck? Let's complete 2 on 1 play. And he hits Graham for what looked like a touchdown, but you could clearly see, Tom, it was forward.
Yeah, we're not fooled like the Music City Miracle. You can clearly see there's 5 yards difference between where the ball is thrown and where Brady catches it. But Brady, I like this part. He's still got his mind on making a play, doing anything I can to get the ball where it's supposed to.
Here, the Patriots easily locked up their 4th straight AFC East crown. Tom Brady called this performance the antithesis of last week. Here he throws a little screen to Kevin Falk, who had earlier run one in. He will take this one to the paint. Texans, frankly, were wretched in this ball game.
Hey, he's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but he sure deserves some votes.
2 touchdowns, $131 on the ground in this game. Tom Brady, though, is Tom Brady. Looking for Troy Brown for 19 yards. Have you seen Riche Caldwell? There he is over the middle. Then a screen pass off the little move there to tight end Daniel Graham. Brady is an equal opportunity passer. You're open, he'll find you. Kevin Falk is there. I think we should get Jabbar Gaffney into the show. Why not? Why not? First down. And then David Thomas, Merrill. What a catch.
Boy, right down the middle, and David Thomas did this a lot at the University of Texas as well.
He certainly did. One more time.
Delivery by Brady. Great mechanics.
Boy,
dropping it in there. Not too where there's not enough height, not too much height where the safety can get it. Great trajectory by Tom.
11 different receivers. Patriots win. Punt. Later in the... Bill Belichick, of course, fined $500,000 for the illegal videotape. Chargers in town. And Mark, they spread them out early, didn't they?
Yeah, make sure you spread them out. Listen, you don't want to go against that vaunted run defense right off the bat, so spread everybody else out. They're still in a base defense, by the way. 3 linebackers. You got 4 guys you're defending from a wide receiver position. Doesn't make sense.
Well, it makes it very easy to find someone like Wes Welker for a huge gain. And then in the red zone, and let's just say the Patriots want you to know it wasn't just about videotape that made them so good.
I'll be honest with you. This is one of the most satisfying victories of my career. This was attacking us, our head coach, our organization. This was attacking past teams. So to come out here and win this way also, exclamation point victory, it's very satisfying. And like I said, the most satisfying I've ever had.
Well, we've won quite a few big games around here, so if we were to listen to everything that everybody said and respond, there's just too many battles to fight. We're all lucky to play for him. I mean, he's the best coach probably in the history of the NFL.
Right now, it's put this one behind us and get on to Buffalo. We're back in the division, and Buffalo presents some unique challenges.
Bills and Patriots. Again, New England really likes the number 38. Shocker, great day for Tom Brady. Much in the same way, great day for Peyton Manning because he's got Randy Moss to throw to. Why was that a completion, Merrill?
To me, this was all set up by watching tape. They've been running the fade route over to the corner. Now they change it up, do a little quick slant, taller, and he gets that ball knocked away.
Look at Randy Moss. Continue to run. Last second, he sticks those hands out there. He gets himself an extra yard down the football field. And, man, it's like a Venus flytrap. Are you kidding me? 6th
career 4-touchdown game for Brady. Belichick happy, everybody happy. 38 for
9 touchdowns.
That's correct. After 7 consecutive running plays, you can't throw it, and you might want to throw it to that 81 guy, Randy Moss. There he is, once again, another touchdown.
We're seeing that Tom Brady says, you know what, I trust you, 81. I trust you, and here you go.
They got a field goal on this drive, and then it's a 2nd and 19 play. How on a 2nd and 19 on a smoke screen do you get more than 19?
Well, you know what I think was great about it is that obviously the line has to time it perfectly. So it was a great play call, but also excellent execution.
And speaking of execution, Randy Moss does that very well. 2nd touchdown of the game. That made it 34-13.
Well, every time I throw it to him, he catches it. It's a pretty good connection. So he's done a great, like I said, he was a great player before he got here, and he's still a great player, and he adds a lot to this offense. So hopefully.
65 yards and 3 touchdowns, and for him, that's an off day. 16 interceptions or 16 incompletions, get out of here. Again, only 2 other quarterbacks in NFL history throw 3 touchdown passes in each of their first 5 games. Steve Young in '98, now Tom Brady as he threw for 3 more for a total of 16 on the season.
Marquee receivers struck first. Randy Moss caught 1 touchdown, and Wes Welker another as New England jumped to a 14-0 first quarter lead.
Caught, touchdown, Wes Welker! Tom Brady right on the button with that one.
Bill Belichick has won Super Bowls because you never know what's up his sleeve or anywhere else.
Patriots live up to their end, hosting the Redskins. That's Tom Brady and the offense, the opening drive of the game. They look full foot as well. 3-yard touchdown run, Pat's opening drive. Just a little 14 plays, 90 yards in 7 minutes and 16 seconds.
Job off the edge. There's a lot of protection breakdowns, but Mike Vrabel, I like to call him the chameleon right there. He comes in on offense. Nobody can seem to see him, and he just scores touchdowns.
Yeah, he touchdown right there. He has 10 career touches, 10 in Tom Brady. It's 3rd and 2 inside the 10. There's a false start, and Brady, I'll use different words, but you've got to be kidding me. Now, it seems like we've seen this in recent weeks with the Patriots. A couple weeks ago, 8 pass plays on the final 2 drives and a late touchdown to make it 48-27. But to be fair, Cowboys called a timeout there, all right? Then Brady re-enters the game with a 42-21 lead after his backup, Matt Castle, with another one.
To win on the road against a team that's undefeated and playing great and won 12 straight and 13 at home straight. So it was a battle. It took us 60 minutes, and it was a great win for this team. It was, the first time we were really in a ball game late, and I thought real proud of the way the guys responded when we were down, and there was never any loss of confidence or determination, and we're going to need that for the next 7 games. This was a great step in our preparation for games down the road. We got 7 games to get better and 7 games to improve. We're 9-0, and it really doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And none of this matters, and what matters is January. That's when it matters.
And for that matter, February. All right,
give New England a lot of credit. They played better than us and deserved to win. I'm sure we'll see some mistakes on our part and some chances that we had that we just didn't take advantage.
13th of the year, he wasn't done. We telestrate for you.
I like
Bill's paying some attention to Wes Welker. He caught 7 balls, 78 yards. That left Moss open behind. With 5 touchdown throws in the game for the 3rd time this season. 38 for the season, 11 shy of Peyton Manning's record of 49 in 2004. Randy Moss just 6 touchdown catches away from tying Jerry Rice's single season record of 22. That was in just 12 games. Remember the strike-shortened season of '87. And the Patriots have scored 411, chasing the Vikings for the all-time record. They're good talkers, too.
Coach says he puts us out there to score every time we touch it, so that's what we're trying to do, and I think that's the job description for every offense in the NFL. You score. He's not putting you out there to punt. I know that. Our coaching is great, and our communication on offense has been good. I think we're pushed extremely hard in practice. We got a great defense that we go against every day. So it's a lot of factors, and then ultimately it comes down to execution on Sunday and everybody doing their job.
Stunned is that man. Here come the Patriots, 14 seconds left in the half. Brady 34 of 54, rushed all day, had time to throw